Hello digital marketers, welcome back to our channel. I am Madhur Singh and I am thrilled to guide you through this exciting journey of understanding digital marketing using ChatGPT. In today's rapidly evolving digital landscape, staying ahead of the curve is very crucial, and that's why we are here to explore how ChatGPT can revolutionize your digital marketing strategies. Now imagine transforming your content creation, social media management, SEO and customer engagement with the power of artificial intelligence. Whether you are a seasoned marketer or just starting out, this course will equip you with the tools and knowledge to supercharge your campaigns and achieve outstanding results. But before moving forward, make sure to hit the subscribe button and click on that notification bell so that you do not miss out on any new updates on this channel. Digital marketing is the backbone of modern business strategies. It encompasses all the marketing efforts that use the internet or an electronic device. Now, businesses leverage these digital channels like search engines, social media, email, and websites to connect with the current and prospective customers. Let's break down the core components of digital marketing. First and foremost, let's talk about search engine optimization. Now, SEO is the process of optimizing your online content so that a search engine prefers to show it at a top result for a search of a certain keyword. Now, this process involves several key elements. Number one is keyword research. So this is the foundation of any successful SEO strategy. It involves identifying the keywords and phrases that your target audience use when they search for products, services, or information related to your businesses. Tools like Google Keyword Planner, Ahrefs, and SEMrush can help discover these keywords and understand their search volume and competition. With AI, keyword research becomes even more powerful as AI tools can predict emerging trends and suggest long-tail keywords that are often less competitive but highly relevant. Second is on-page SEO. This involves optimizing the individual web pages to rank higher and earn more relevant traffic. It includes updating the title tags, meta descriptions, header, and ensuring the keyword density. For instance, your title tag should be compelling and include your primary keyword, while your meta description should provide a concise summary of the page content with a CTA, that is call to action, to encourage the clicks. AI tools can automate these tasks, ensuring the web pages are always optimized according to the latest SEO best practices. Content quality. Search engines prioritize content that is valuable and highly relevant to the users. So, high quality content is comprehensive, it is well researched, and answers the user's query effectively. It should also be engaging with a clear structure and using headings, bullet points, and images to break up the text. AI can assist in generating high quality content by providing the content ideas, drafting the articles, and even ensuring that the content is SEO friendly. Next is technical SEO. Now, this refers to optimizing the infrastructure of your website to ensure that it can be easily crawled and indexed by the search engines. It includes optimizing the site speed, ensuring the mobile friendliness, creating an XML sitemap, and implementing the structured data. AI tools can help identify the technical issues on your site and provide solutions to fix them, improving your site's overall performance. Next is link building. Backlinks, or the links from other websites to your site, signal to the search engines that the content is valuable and credible. Building high-quality backlinks involve creating the content that others want to link and reaching out to the relevant websites to promote your content. AI can identify the potential backlink opportunities and automate the outreach process, helping you build a strong backlink profile. Next up, let's dive into content marketing. Now, content marketing involves creating and distributing valuable, relevant, and consistent content to attract and engage a clearly defined audience. Now, the goal here is to build a strong relationship with your audience, establishing trust and authority in your niche. Here are some critical aspects of content marketing. Number one is content strategy. Developing a content strategy involves planning what content you will create, for whom, and how it will be distributed. The strategy should be aligned with your business goals and address the needs and interests of your target audience. AI can analyze your audience behavior and preferences, helping you tailor your content strategy to meet their needs effectively. Next is content creation. Now, this involves writing blog posts, creating videos, designing infographics, and much more. So AI tools like ChatGPT can assist in brainstorming the content ideas, generating detailed outlines, and drafting the actual content. By analyzing your audience interests and search behaviors, AI suggests topics are likely to resonate with them, ensuring your content is both engaging and relevant. Content distribution. Once you have created your content, the next step is to distribute it through various channels such as your website, social media, email newsletters, and more. AI can help determine the best times to publish your content for maximum reach and engagement. It can also automate the distribution process, ensuring your content is consistently shared across all channels. Next is content optimization. To ensure your content performs well, it needs to be optimized for SEO. This involves including the relevant keywords, using appropriate meta tags, and ensuring that your content is structured for readability. AI tools can automate these tasks, ensuring your content is always optimized for search engines. Next is content performance analysis. Finally, it's crucial to analyze your performance of your content. This involves tracking the matrices such as page views, time on page, social shares, and conversion rates. AI can provide deep insights into how your content is performing, helping you understand what's working and what isn't. This data can inform future content strategies, ensuring continuous improvement. Now, let's explore social media marketing. Social media marketing involves using social media platforms to connect with your audience, build your brand, increase sales, and drive website traffic. Here are some essential elements of social media marketing. Number 1 is platform selection. Different social media platforms cater to different audiences and the type of content. For instance, Instagram and Pinterest are great for visual appealing content, while LinkedIn is ideal for B2B marketing. AI tools can analyze your audience demographics and behavior to recommend the best platforms for your business. Next is content creation and scheduling. Creating engaging social media content involves a mix of images, videos, infographics, and written posts. AI can assist in creating high-quality content and scheduling it for optimal times to maximize your engagement. Tools like Hootsuite and Buffer can automate this process, ensuring your content is consistently posted when your audience is most active. Next is audience engagement. Engaging with your audience on social media is crucial for building relationships and brand loyalty. AI-powered chatbots can handle the customer inquiries in real time, providing instant support and improving customer satisfaction. They can also help manage comments and messages, ensuring timely responses. Next is analytics and insights. Now, analyzing your social media performance helps you understand what's working and what's not. AI tools can provide detailed insights into your engagement matrices such as like, share, comment, and the click-through rates. This data helps you refine your social media strategy and achieve better results. Next is paid social media advertising. Running paid ad campaigns on social media can significantly boost your reach and engagement. AI can optimize your ad targeting and bidding strategies, ensuring that your ads are shown to the right people at the right time. Now, this is one of the most important elements, that the ad is shown to the right set of people, your target audience, or we call it TAM, total addressable market. So, right people at the right time is at the core of the marketing strategy. This increases the chance of your conversion and maximizes your return on investment. Moving on to pay-per-click, also known as PPC advertising. Now, PPC is a model of internet marketing where advertisers pay a fee each time one of their ads is clicked. It's basically a way of buying visits to your site rather than attempting to earn those visits organically. Here are the key components of a successful PPC strategy. Number 1 comes again the same way: keyword research and selection. Just like in SEO, keyword research is crucial in PPC. You need to identify the keywords that your target audience use when searching for products and services like your own. AI tools can help you discover these keywords and determine their competitiveness and the potential of cost per click. Next is ad creation. Creating compelling ad copy is essential for attracting clicks. Your ad should be clear, concise, and include a strong call to action, also known as CTA. AI tools like ChatGPT can assist in crafting persuasive ad text tailored to your target audience, increasing the likelihood of clicks and conversions. Next is landing page optimization. So once a user clicks on your ad, they should be directed to a well-optimized landing page that encourages them to take action, whether it's making a purchase, signing up for a newsletter, or maybe downloading a resource. So AI can help optimize your landing page by analyzing the user behavior and suggesting improvements to enhance the conversion rates. Next is bid management. Effective bid management ensures that you are bidding the right amount for each keyword to maximize your return on investment. Now, the AI tools can automate the bid adjustments in real time based on the performance data, ensuring that you are always getting the best value for your ad spend. Performance tracking and optimization. Continuously tracking and analyzing the performance of your PPC campaigns is extremely crucial. AI tools provide detailed reports on the clicks, conversions, and the cost per click, helping you understand which strategies are working and which needs adjustment. This data-driven approach ensures that your campaigns are always optimized for greater success. Next up, let's discuss about email marketing. Now, email marketing remains one of the most effective channels for reaching your audience directly. It involves sending emails to prospects and customers to keep them engaged with your brand. Here's how you can leverage AI to enhance your email marketing efforts. Number one is list segmentation. Segmenting your email list allows you to send targeted messages to different groups of subscribers based on their behavior, preferences, and demographics. First up is list segmentation. Segmenting your email list allows you to send targeted messages to different groups of subscribers based on their behavior, preferences, and demographics. AI can analyze this data to create the detailed segments, ensuring that your emails are highly relevant to each group. Next is personalization. Personalized emails perform better than the generic ones. AI can help you personalize your emails by using the data to tailor the subject lines, content, and offers to each recipient. This increases the chances of your emails being opened and acted upon. Next is automated campaigns. AI can automate the entire email campaign process from sending the welcome emails to triggering follow-up emails based on the customer actions. This ensures that your emails are sent to the right time, improving engagement and conversion rates. Then comes content generation. Creating engaging email content is crucial for keeping your audience interested. AI tools like ChatGPT can assist in generating email content, ensuring it's compelling and aligned with your brand voice. Then comes performance analysis. Analyzing the performance of your email campaigns help you understand what's working and what isn't. AI tools can provide insights into the open rates, click-through rates, and the conversion rates, helping you refine your email strategy for better results. Finally, let's talk about analytics and reporting. Measuring the success of your digital marketing efforts is crucial for making informed decisions. Here are some key aspects of analytics and reporting. Number one is data collection. Collecting data is the first step in understanding the performance of your marketing campaigns. This includes data from your website, social media channels, email campaigns, and PPC ads. Tools like Google Analytics, social media analytics platforms, and email marketing software can help you gather this data. Then comes data analysis. Once you have collected the data, the next step is to analyze it. AI-driven analytics tools can process large volumes of data quickly and provide deep insights into customer behavior, campaign performance, and ROI. They can identify the patterns and trends that might not be immediately apparent, helping you make data-driven decisions to refine your strategies. Then comes customer behavior insights. Now, understanding how your customers interact with your brand online is very crucial. AI can track user behaviors across various touchpoints, providing insights into their journey from initial contact to the end conversion. This helps you identify the most effective channels and the content types for engaging with your audience. Campaign performance matrices. Key performance indicators such as click-through rates, conversion rates, bounce rates, and customer acquisition cost are essential for evaluating the success of your campaigns. AI tools can provide real-time monitoring of these matrices, allowing you to make timely adjustments to improve performance. Predictive analytics. Predictive analytics use historical data and AI algorithms to forecast future trends and outcomes. This can help you anticipate the customer behavior, optimize your marketing strategies and allocate resources more effectively. For instance, predictive models can help you identify the best times to launch campaigns or the type of content that are likely to resonate with your audience. Then comes reporting and visualization. Clear and concise reporting is essential for communicating the results of your marketing efforts to the stakeholders. AI-powered reporting tools can generate comprehensive reports and visualizations that highlight key matrices and insights. These reports can be customized to suit different audiences, from detailed dashboards for marketing teams to high-level summaries for executives. Then is continuous improvement. So the ultimate goal of analytics and reporting is to drive continuous improvements in your marketing strategies. By regularly reviewing your performance data and adjusting your tactics based on your insights, you can achieve better results over time. AI can support this process by providing ongoing analysis and the recommendations for optimization. Throughout this module, we have covered the fundamental components of digital marketing and how AI can enhance each aspect, from SEO to content creation, social media marketing to PPC, and email marketing to analytics. AI offers powerful tools to make your digital marketing efforts more efficient and effective. In the next module, let's understand digital marketing using ChatGPT with the help of a case study. We will dive deeper into each of these areas, providing you with practical examples and hands-on guidance on using AI to supercharge your digital marketing strategies. To make our learning experience more practical and relatable, we have created a fictional company called GreenSprout. Throughout this demo, we'll illustrate how digital marketing strategies powered by ChatGPT can be effectively implemented to boost a company's online presence and customer engagement. Now, GreenSprout is an innovative company specializing in organic gardening products. Their target audience includes environmentally conscious homeowners, hobbyist gardeners, and small urban farms. Now, let's break down the flow of our presentation and see how GreenSprout can leverage ChatGPT in their digital marketing. Now, let's have an overview of what we will be learning in this case study. First, we'll understand the market and define our target audience. Using ChatGPT, we can analyze the market trends and customer preferences to create a detailed audience personas. This helps in tailoring marketing messages effectively. Next, we'll dive into content creation. ChatGPT can assist in generating engaging blog posts, crafting compelling social media updates, and designing personalized email newsletters. We'll demonstrate how GreenSprout can maintain a consistent and attractive content strategy. We'll explore how to manage social media channels efficiently. ChatGPT can help in scheduling posts, responding to customer queries, and analyzing engagement matrices to optimize our social media presence. SEO is crucial for driving organic traffic. We'll show you how ChatGPT can optimize website content with targeted keywords, improving GreenSprout's search engine rankings and visibility. Paid advertising is another key area. ChatGPT can assist in creating persuasive ad copies and managing PPC campaigns. We'll also cover how to track and analyze the performance of these ads to maximize ROI. Effective customer engagement is essential for any business. We'll demonstrate how ChatGPT can enhance customer support by providing instant responses and personalized assistance, ensuring customer satisfaction. Finally, we'll focus on analytics and reporting. With ChatGPT, GreenSprout can generate insightful reports on campaign performance, helping in making better data-driven decisions and refining marketing strategies. So now let's head to our case study that is about a fictitious company called GreenSprouts. So we'll basically understand what digital marketing is through this case study. Now identify yourself basically as probably the owner of this company called GreenSprouts, and you are not aware about what this company does in terms of digital marketing. You are a complete layman in digital marketing. So what would you do, right? So now consider ChatGPT as your AI assistant, as your personal assistant who would navigate you through ends of the earth to make sure that your company has the best marketing strategy that is out there, right? So what do you do in that case? So our answer is that we structure what the things are in digital marketing, right? We already spoke about content creation, social media marketing. We also spoke about email marketing, right? So all these aspects have to be covered. We need to input our prompts to ChatGPT and get the best out of it, right? Be it blog creation, be it creating a video for GreenSprouts. So all these things have to be done from our end. The prompts need to be perfect in order to get the best results out of it, right? So without any further ado, let's get started with the case study. So here I have with me is ChatGPT, right? So I am going to first give you a brief introduction about what ChatGPT is in terms of its user interface, and have a detailed timeline view of what the things are in ChatGPT. So now in this particular window, as you can see here, you have basically the ChatGPT 3.5 model. That is the default model that was released about a year ago, right? So now in that case, what are the new things that they have added, right? So they have also added ChatGPT 4, which is also an advanced model, advanced than 3.5 model, and their latest model, that is GPT-4o. O stands for Omni. So 4 Omni is the model, that is the latest version of GPT-4 that they have launched. So here I do have, GPT-4 is paid, so I do have the premium version of it, so I will be using it on the premium version. But nonetheless, you can use it in your 3.5 model as well, because it will work perfectly the same way, right? Just that the more structured answers or the more basic answers that you would require to get the best out of in terms of writing a content or maybe solving a complex thing, that GPT-4 would help you in. But if you're doing some basic stuff like writing a blog post or just the basic stuff, then 3.5 is more than good to go, right? So we don't have to worry about that in our case of digital marketing, okay? If you have 4.0, that is even better, but if not, don't worry. So now I'll start this basic introduction to what ChatGPT can offer us. So for that we have a new thread, right? As you can see, this is a completely new window. I'll just close this one. So if I click on this, this is basically a new set of tab that will open up, right? So what we have to do here is, first, each thread has its own history. So whatever I'll be typing in this particular thread, right, whatever I'll be typing will actually come up understanding the prompts that I am giving. It will learn from the prompts that I will provide it. So contextual history is important for any thread in ChatGPT, right? So since we have a company called GreenSprouts that is basically about organic gardening and stuff like that, so we'll give them a basic input of what GreenSprouts is, right? So I will ask ChatGPT to act as a digital marketing expert, right? So I have to give it a context what exactly it is. So my context to ChatGPT is that imagine yourself to be a digital marketing expert. Then I will add the statement saying that, okay, now I am trying to build up a company called GreenSprouts, and in order to do that, I have to make the marketing strategy top notch. In order to do that, I will again have to input a lot of different prompts in a lot of different areas to get the best answers out of it, right? So without any further ado, let's get started with the first one, that is content creation, right? So firstly, I'll give it a basic context of what it is. So now I'll write the prompt. Imagine yourself to be a digital marketing expert. I am starting out a company called GreenSprouts. Then I'll give the context of what GreenSprouts is. So GreenSprout is an innovative company specializing in organic gardening products, and their target audience involves environmentally conscious homeowners, hobbyist gardeners, and small urban farms. Now, why is this important? Number one is that you have to define what the target audience is to ChatGPT to know what are you actually catering to, right? So now this is the first set of prompt that I have given to ChatGPT, and it will identify here forth that whatever I'm saying is about digital marketing, number one. Number two, about a company called GreenSprouts, which believes in about organic gardening products. Number three, anything that has to do with the target audience is to be specifically mentioned here, which is environmentally conscious house owners, hobbyist gardeners, and small urban farms. So these are the things that we have to keep in mind. What are the things we are inputting as prompts to ChatGPT, right? So this is my basic structure. Now I will tell it as any prompt henceforth will be about building digital marketing strategies for this company. Right. So this is my first prompt. So it'll just give me a basic outline of what are the marketing strategies I can start off with on its own. It will define what are the goals would be. It says that increase brand awareness for GreenSprout among environmentally conscious, all the things that we input. Number 2 would be drive traffic to the GreenSprout website and increase online sales. Then engage with the audience through social media platforms and build a community around organic gardening. Then it clearly defines me that what the target audience is. Now target audience is what we input, so it is giving a basic introduction to what these actually are in a bit of a depth. Then again it tells me about that I should focus on content marketing, social media marketing, email marketing, influencer partnerships and all these. So it gives basic structure of what I need to do, right? So one thing is there, if you understand from the answer that I've got, the response I've got from ChatGPT is that it understands that I need help. It understands that I'm portraying ChatGPT to be my assistant in being my digital marketing expert. So it understands that way, and it can also give me a lot of different responses in the way that I input a prompt. So whether my prompt is concise or not, that will really determine whether the quality of answer that we are getting from ChatGPT. Okay, so now as mentioned, I'll first focus on content creation part. So let's focus on creating, let's say, a blog for this particular company called GreenSprout. So now I'm inputting a prompt called generate and detailed outline for a blog post about the benefits of organic gardening. So basically I want to start up my own website. So I want the blog to become, the first blog that I'll post is an outline for a blog post about the benefits of organic gardening, right? So now this is a very vague statement to put in, right? What I also need to do is mention it, that how long that needs to be in terms of words. Word limit, let's say 1000 words. Okay, so I'll input this prompt. Now it will give me the exact outline that I asked for about what these things are, what are the things. So let's see what it actually answered. So it gave me a basic introduction to the blog, then the body of the blog, that is understanding organic gardening, environmental benefits of organic gardening, health benefits of organic gardening, economic benefits of organic gardening, social benefits of economic gardening. So all these things are included in this part. All the things are basically in the structure that it needs to be. Now what will happen is, in the conclusion part, now it came as pointers, right? Now I'll input that write a blog on the same. It'll understand that I'm referring to the previous prompt. Write a blog on the same in 1000 words in para form. Okay. So now see the beauty of ChatGPT. It gave me the blog naming Embracing the Green Revolution, Unveiling the Multifaceted Benefits of Organic Gardening. So now it gave me a title on its own. I did not ask that, okay, give me a title and do it. So it automatically understands that if I'm telling it to make a blog, it would have a title, right? It would have an introduction, it will have a body. I don't have to specifically make it understand, okay, this is what a blog looks like. So that's what the benefit is. It will save you a lot of time in actually going through these little minute details and continuously asking what needs to be done from the AI tools. So that's the best part about it. Now you have a blog that is absolutely ready, and guess what? It is of 1000 words. So that is one of benefit that you have from using the AI tools, that you get quick solutions to things, right? And also we can make a content calendar out of it, right? What blog needs to go at what day, right? Now not everybody is interested in digital marketing, right? And to hire a digital marketing expert, it will cost you a lot if you are starting your own company from scratch. So why not have ChatGPT as your basic, as consider it as an intern, your personal assistant, to guide you through how digital marketing would work. And guess what? It would be right in 90% of the time. So now the second prompt that I'll be adding to this is about a product, right? I want to write a product description, right? So let's say the product is an eco-friendly composite mix that we have, right, for a gardening product. Now in this case, if we have such product, we also want to write a compelling product description, right? Let's say if you're going to Amazon, or you're going to Flipkart, you're going to different sort of websites online, any product you see would have a description, right? These days, if you order from Zomato or Swiggy, you would have food descriptions as well, right? So everything that you are actually selling online would have a product description, and that is also the reason why if you're creating a product for your company, you would want to have a product description of it, right? Just tell them what the product is, tell ChatGPT what the product is, it will give you a product description, right? So write a compelling product description for our latest eco-friendly composite mix. Make it in, let's say, 100 words. Right, so it has given me in 100 words, introducing our latest eco-friendly composite mix, a revolutionary blend designed to transfer your this. So you get a basic structure out of it. Now it is up to you to refine it to what level, right? I can also write in this. Now one thing that ChatGPT understands clearly is the tone in which you want to talk, right? So I'll write in this panel, make this in polite, formal tone, right? So it understands what we are referring to. It understands the tonality of things, right? I can also write it in the way, make it in a very harsh tone, make it in a very compelling tone. So you can have a different sort of tones that it would understand. It will make your structure in such a way that it will fit into what exactly you are asking, right? So it gives me the answer in that manner as well. Now if I have to make it more catchy, I can do that too. I can just have to write it, make this particular 100-word para that you've given me more catchy, the description that is given more catchy. Or maybe I just want to use some keywords that are there to rank, right? We mentioned about search engine optimization. So keywords are a key element of it, right? Be it long tail keywords, be it short tail keywords. So that is something that needs to be included in this as well, right? So that maybe you have a tool called Ahrefs, you'll get all the keywords that are required. You just input the keywords to ChatGPT. Okay, these are the keywords. Please use these keywords and write that 100-word description, and guess what? It will do that. So that's one of the most beautiful aspects of using ChatGPT for growing your company from scratch. So next up, in content creation, let's say if you want to make a YouTube video, right? So YouTube video you can make, but in today's world, it has to be really catchy. The people should watch your video till the very end. So in order to do that, one of the best elements or the best thing is to get the script out of it, right? What is script? Basically, you will be reading the script in a way that would be very catchy for anyone, any viewer who is watching, to really grasp it and stay on that video. That's the whole point, right? So I'll ask it, create a script for YouTube video that demonstrate how to use our sustainable gardening tools, right? Make this in first person perspective. What is this? So it will not be a conversation, it will be from a first person perspective. Right, so now see, it has given me this very good script for YouTube video. Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. Today I'm excited. So it will give you this front hook as well, what is required to be done. And since I asked it to give me from a first person perspective, it has given me the thing called ME. Right, so basically if it was not from a first person perspective, maybe you would have a conversation between two individuals in the video, right? I just wanted to anchor around that particular video, so I just mentioned it that I am the only person, I am the only voice that is going in the particular video. So you can just mention it, that you can actually change it, right? If I don't like it, make it more catchy, right? So it will add more fillers to it, it will add more structure to it that is very compelling for you to actually hear. So in terms of that, it will give you that. Also, if you notice in the answer that we have received over here, it also gives what the video should be. Now it understands that YouTube video would not be just a thumbnail that would be pasted and the audio is coming, right? It would be some visuals that would be there, and that visuals what it should be. According to the script, it has already mentioned it here, right? I grab a recycled watering can, do a little dance and water the plants with these things. So it is already giving me what the scene should be, how it should be, what are the stocks that you need to get into that video. All those things are clearly mentioned over here, right? So it saves you a ton of time, ton of money for hiring people to do such tasks. So yes, it is taking away people's job, but also if you are someone who's starting out to make your own company, this is the best thing that you will get. It will save you cost. Second, it will save you time. So I'm not saying that ChatGPT is 100% accurate in most of the stuff, but again, you have to be much more proactive than ChatGPT. Again, it is a tool, but you are a human. You have your own brain that works 10 times faster or a million times faster than what ChatGPT can do, right? So you, and at the end of it, you are the sole person to actually review what it is giving you, and best way to do it is to review each and every line that is there, each and every word that is there, and modify it or make it modify n number of times. The more refined you will give your prompts, the better your quality of answer would be, right? So next, let's talk about social media marketing. So I have a very curious set of prompts that I have curated for this particular GreenSprouts. So let's look at what unique social media campaign we can develop or we can highlight in terms of their role in sustainability, right? So what the particular prompt is, I'll just read it out to you, what I have written over here. What unique social media campaign ideas can be used to highlight GreenSprout's commitment to sustainability, right? So let's see what the answer it gives, right? So it has given me a basic structure to what I have to write, right? So basically it gave me a hashtag. Maybe it is a challenge, GreenSprout challenge, encourage followers to participate in. So basically it is giving me ideas to set up a social media campaign that can basically be an outreach of that brand to the world, right? So encourage followers to participate in the sustainability challenge, where they can share photos or video of themselves implementing eco-friendly practices in their gardens or homes. Since it's more about gardens, so it has given me that structure as well. So you have a set of different things that you can see. DIY tutorials also mentioned, sustainability pledges mentioned, virtual community gardens and all. So you get a variety of things to choose from. If you are not even happy with this, you can ask it again to generate a different set of such challenges, right? Next prompt that I'll be adding is about suggesting any interactive posts or contests that could increase the engagement on our social media platforms, right? So I can, now this is also something that is just one line statement. I can add and modify it in accordingly, like choose platforms that have high active users. Okay, so I've given it that, make sure your strategies or whatever you are asking it, it's pertain to the platforms that have high active users, right? So it gives me for all different platforms that are there. It segregates actually in terms of platforms. Number 1 Instagram it gave me, number 2 about Facebook it gave me, number 3 about Twitter it gave me. So everything is about that, right? If you notice, the Twitter one is bit shorter, and we all know the reason why, because it has a word limit to it, right? So it already accounts to the fact that, okay, if it is going for Twitter, it has to be this concise, right? Even the hashtags are included. So if you want to really build on it, you can actually ask the particular, maybe let's say you take it this particular, let's say the answer of a Twitter, and I just want it, make it more catchy and engaging, right? So now I've selected a particular prompt, and then it will give me, okay, what are the things that I can actually add in that terms, right? So it gave me such particular aspect to it, right? Next, we'll talk about email marketing, right? So email marketing also plays a very important role in a brand's identity, a brand value, and also the brand name, right? How it happens is, the more number of leads you have, the more people you can actually pitch out to, right? So email marketing is again at the core of digital marketing strategies for any company to build on, right? So let's look at what are the prompts that we can actually have. Now these are some mundane tasks that you would find yourself having hours and hours to work upon, right? Writing the perfect pitch to how a particular user will actually click on that email, right? At the end, the click-through rate is very important. The purpose of an email marketing campaign to make sure that the user come to your email, they click on your email, and there will be a call to action below, right? There'll be some sponsored ad or some platform or some link that will divert you to their own website, right? Or maybe to make certain purchase, right? So that call to action is really important in that terms, helping the email marketing campaign, right? So how will we do that? The first prompt that I'm writing here is draft content for a monthly newsletter that includes gardening tips, company news and special offers, right? Make it for 2 pages. So I've given it a very basic structure to what a prompt is about creating a newsletter in about 2 words. So it'll automatically give me subheaders to it, right? So the first page would be welcome to GreenSprout monthly newsletter, gardening tips, it will give me 2 tips, and then company news, right? Special offers if we have. So it will consider all the aspects that are required for anyone to create a digital marketing campaign out of this, right? So this is your best shot of creating a newsletter. Now the idea is pitched here. Now you can actually work on maybe Photoshop or any other tool to create that newsletter visually appealing, right? So that you can do. Now in this case, if you have a 4O model, right, you can even create a logo out of it for your newsletter, a specific header out of it, because it uses a thing called DALL-E. So it will actually create a image out of it, right? It will act as an image generator. So if you pitch an idea, okay, I want the image to be something related to green color, and it needs to represent maybe people growing plants in their neighborhood. So it will also give you in that form of answers, right? So that is the main key aspect of using email marketing, building your email marketing using ChatGPT, right? And there are some ways in which you can also ask it about broad questions that are coming out, right? For example, how should we segment our email list to better target our messages, right? It's just a question about some curious thing that you are thinking about. You can also ask that, right? It'll give you answers in a lot of depth, right? How does ChatGPT know all these answers? So it is trained on a lot of data that is present online, both peer reviewed and non-peer reviewed. What does this mean? Basically from research papers as well, from publications as well, from all the data that users have input over the years about this topic. So it already knows about what is happening around the world, right? So it gives me about, okay, these are the things. Segmenting your email list allows you to tailor your messages more effectively to different groups of subscribers based on their interest demographics and all. So it gives you a structured way, okay, this is how you have to think in that manner. This is how you have to think in that particular context of this is supposed to happen in that manner, right? So all these things are very, very important to take care of when you are starting your own company from scratch, right? So it tells me about gardening experience level, preferences and interests, geographic locations, also the purchase history that is there, and also the engagement level that is there, right? So all these aspects are covered over here. So next we'll talk about SEO. So the first element, that is, what is SEO, right? We already mentioned. I'll show it to you. So let's say you go to any search engine, right? Let's say Google, and if you want to type about anything that you would want to type about, let's say buy English courses online, right? So what is search engine optimization? So basically you would see the search results, right? So for anything that you are doing a Google search, how do you look upon it, right? You look at the first websites that are there, right? So some of the websites you can see have a sponsored thing written over it, right? Sponsored, right? So the ones that are sponsored is basically search engine marketing. Basically the companies are paying Google to rank their website at the top of it, right? But in case of let's say if a person is or a company is not paying to Google, but they want to rank, how does it happen? It happens through search engine optimization. So companies have to be really smart about their strategies in order, be it keyword optimization, be it crawling tactics, be it backlinking of their websites to multiple other websites. So these are the key elements that are involved in SEO optimization. So you can see this first one, that is after sponsored, the first one that does not have a sponsor sign, the website that does not have a sponsored sign is basically the one that is the best optimized in that particular keyword. So buy English courses online, the first thing that comes up is this, right? So basically without sponsored thing that comes up at the top is what is known as fully optimized website, right? So all the companies across the world try to make sure that they rank at the top. So they have different strategies to it, different tactics to it, in order to make their website rank at the top. And this is the game that everybody wants to win, right? It is about understanding the algorithm that is there, understanding the various integrities that are there in this particular aspect, right? So search engine optimization is one key aspect that is evolving around it, right? So when we talk about that, first one is, what are the key elements to include in a SEO audit for GreenSprout's website, right? This is the first keyword that I'm actually putting in the ChatGPT domain, that I want to know about what this is, right? Now note that I'm a complete layman in terms of digital marketing. If I'm starting GreenSprouts and I don't know about digital marketing, so this is how I will start. This is how I will start thinking about building my digital marketing strategies around it. Right, so what the answer that we got is basically website structure and architecture that is there. So it talks about evaluate the website structure, navigation, internal linking to ensure the user friendly and search engine friendly, so UI UX. Basically check for proper headings, H1 H2 headings, descriptive URLs, breadcrumb navigations. So all these aspects, right? On page SEO, review the optimization of individual pages for targeted networks, including the title tags, meta descriptions and headings. Then comes the content quality and relevance, access to the quality and relevance of website content that is there, including blog posts, product description and informative pages. So it will give you all the different elements that would be required for you to understand how the SEO would work, right? So it will give you website speed, performance also matters, mobile friendliness also matters, technical SEO also matters, backlinking matters, local SEO matters. So all these aspects are covered in this, right? So this is what would actually help you build on your particular SEO strategies for your company GreenSprout, right? So next up, I'll also ask about, I mentioned something called effective link building, right? So I'll also ask about what are the effective link building strategies for an eco-friendly e-commerce site, right? Let's say I just want to make my website a shopping site as well. It's just not a blog site, it is a shopping website as well. So I have to make sure that that happens as well. So this is the prompt that I want to input, right? So it will give me what are the things that are involved, create a compelling content, partner with eco-friendly brands and organizations, engage in eco-friendly communities, offer insights and all. So all these combined together will help you form a better sort of thinking and approach for search engine optimization. Then let's talk about advertising, right? We mentioned in between that there is something that is known as advertising, right? So what it is, basically you are paying Google search engine or other websites to making sure that your banner ad or maybe the company's video is displayed at the start of a YouTube video, or different elements attached to that, right? So that is my way of making sure that my company is reaching out to my target audience, right? So advertising can be of various levels. I won't go deep into it because since it's a very beginner friendly course, I don't want to get involved into a lot of different complex terms. But yeah, you can get a rough idea from inputting your comments in ChatGPT, asking them about even the basic strategies to start off with when you are involving in paid advertising, right? So basically versions catering to, I've generate multiple versions of ad copy for testing different appeals, right? Emotional, rational, urgent. So this is basically the input that I have given, right? It should be emotional, some should be rational, some should be urgent, right? Where my target audience is Facebook ads, right? So I've given it in that manner, so it will transform and make the content in that manner that, okay, version 1 is this, version 2 is this. The emotional appeal part, it clearly mentions here, emotional appeal. Then is the rational appeal that is there, the rational aspect of it that is there. So that is also mentioned clearly over here. Then the urgency appeal is there, in which you basically have the urgency to buy the product, right? Maybe that the monsoon is too high, too short, so you really need to garden stuff very quickly. So all these aspects can also be accumulated, that you need to get your stuff, you need to have your plantations ready for the first rain to come, the growth of your plants would be really good. So something of that sort that will cause a basic urgency to it, right? So that is one thing that is there, right? So all these things you can add in your campaign when you start off with, right? So one of the more key elements of digital marketing strategy is about customer interaction. How well you are receiving the feedback from the customers. At any given point of view, any product company that is out there has to listen to its customers, has to have the ear to the customers. What do they want? So that is one key element that you have to focus on when you're building these strategies around customer interaction. So the first element to it is I have drafted a basic structure to a prompt about shipping and returns, right? So what are these? So I have mentioned over here, draft a response for chatbot dealing with common questions about shippings and returns, right? So this is generic to every product company that is out there, right? So it is not something that is out of the box. Since it already knows the context that it is a gardening company that basically are selling gardening tools or something around that corner, is a product company. So what are the questions that to be included, frequently asked questions and all that. So it already gives me the questions and answers to it. How long will it take? Typically orders are processed within X business days. So it already gives me that, okay, depending on your supply chain and logistic network, you decide what the days would be, right? That is one of the best elements about using ChatGPT. It gives you all kinds of flexibility to make, change or modify any prompt in the manner that you would want, any response that you would want to have from it. So all the changes and structures that you would want to do, it can do it as well, right? So do you offer free shipping? Can I track my order? So these are basically frequently asked questions that are already around there, right? Be it about return policy, how do I initiate my return? Is it return shipping free? So all these things are already mentioned. It is generic to all the companies that are around there. It is nothing specific. For anything you want it to be more specific, you can always input the prompt that adds such and such questions as well. Also answer it in a way that is more formal and polite, right? So you can always make those changes that are required to be done in that manner. So one such thing that also comes up is about looking at the surveys, right, or drafting a surveys for customers to fill, right? You would have seen a lot of companies ask you for surveys once they have maybe given you a service, or maybe you bought a product. They would want how your user journey was or something of that. So how the survey basically gives the right of giving the feedback from the customers to the team, to your company, right? And that feedback is something that is really important for every company. They have to listen to their customers. They have to know what the customers are facing issues in, and if they are satisfied, you should pat yourself on your back that yes, you are doing a fabulous job. So in that case, design a survey to collect customer feedback about our new product line, right? So it will give me a very generic survey that would be there. Now I can also tell it to make it more qualitative survey or more quantitative survey, right? Now in order for you to understand this, I'm going a bit in depth, that if you have to make a survey, always make it quantitative more than what it needs to be qualitative. Why is that? Data, right? Qualitative data is very hard to judge. You need to use sentiment analysis for it. But in case of quantitative data, you can actually get it in one in Excel, start analyzing, maybe use Python or SQL to do it and get the visualizations out of it. But qualitative data is a bit hard to analyze. So that's why make sure that you have more quantitative data present rather than qualitative data, right? So it has given me basic structure to it. Let's just say what it is. Introduction. Thank you for choosing GreenSprout. We value your opinion and are committed to continuing improving our products and service. Please take a few minutes to share your feedback on a new product line to help us make better meet our needs and preferences. So it is already mentioned here, section 1, overall satisfaction, very satisfied, maybe give it a number at the back end, but yeah, it is good. You can also give it 0 to 5 ka scale, right? You can give it the rating scale from 0 to 5. Then is product experience, right? Product 1, product 2, product 3, product 4. So all these product experience, how would you rate the performance and effectiveness of the product? Maybe if it was a purchase experience, so you also have a purchase experience segment in it, right? So you basically get the best out of all that is out there, right? You can always modify it in the way and manner you would want, right? So also the element this we were talking about, let's say from a company to a customer point of view. Now what if you want to make something for your own team, right? So in that case, if you want to train them in some way or the other, outline the training materials that would be needed for live chat support for the staff to effectively represent our brand values, right? So a standard operating procedure is there, also known as SOP. So how do you build that? That is also something that you can ask it to do. It will also make all such changes that are required, or have all the information that is required as well, right? So we can see it is introduction to the brand values, mission, vision and core values that is there, product knowledge, customer service best practices, brand voice and tone. So these are things that you need to really work on, what your brand vision is and all those things, right, when you're setting up the company. So just input those things here and it'll give you the exact training things that are required for your staff or any new person that will be joining in to learn from it, right? So that also eases out a lot of processes and a lot of burden from your shoulders to actually think about, sit and use hours and hours and hours and hours for developing these strategies. It can be done in one go from your own AI assistant ChatGPT. Then one element we talked about heavily when we were discussing about the strategies was data analysis, right? So now what this data is, right? Is it the data that we are talking about, sales and volumes and all those things? Maybe yes, maybe not. But what we are really considering here is about the campaigns part of it, right? We are considering here the key performance indicators of the websites. So these all things are really relevant for us to understand what are the more important aspects in terms of data analysis. Now these are the things, data you would get raw. Of course, you would have to analyze it on your own, but it will give you a gist of what are the things that are involved, right? I talked about web analytics. So the answer that it is showing me is also about the website traffic, maybe the conversion rate, maybe the engagement matrices that are there, maybe the social media matrices that are there, and the email marketing matrices that are there. So it gives you all the things that are there, open rate, CTR, conversion rate. You can see everything is mentioned there very clearly. Then ROI and cost matrices are there, return on investment, cost per acquisition, CPA is also there. So you have distinction of what all matrices you have to consider when you are building up your own digital brand, right? So it gives you around that as well, right? Also, there is a marketing campaign sort of testing thing called A/B test, in which you can actually see the effectiveness of two different campaigns if you roll out. See, all the campaigns would require heavy money, right? But you can't really have an idea and just roll out a marketing campaign. You have to run through a lot of tests in it, right? And you cannot spend all your marketing budget at once. So what do? You do an A/B test. It's basically a test that would determine whether your product is going to succeed or not, right? So I am just asking you to propose an A/B test for the homepage layout to see whether which version leads to more newsletter signups. Like the agenda here is to get more newsletter signups. What would signups have? Maybe an email ID. So then we can connect it to email marketing and pitch those prospective customers about our product offering. So that is the agenda of this particular thing, right? So it gives up about, okay, version A, version B, variation, CTA, sign up for the newsletter. So it gives you how the test setup should be, right? A/B test setup should be. It gives you the exact things that are required for any A/B test to happen. That is the beauty of ChatGPT. You would have the best world knowledge right here within your reach. That's one of the most important elements. With this, we come to the end of our video. I hope you had a wonderful learning session about understanding digital marketing using the AI tools like ChatGPT, right? Now, if you're someone who really wants to explore all of these things that we have just learned in much more greater depth, you can visit upgrad.com because we offer a variety of such courses that are of both the fresher levels and the advanced levels. Now, what you can do, we offer top degrees from institutes like MICA for marketing. You can check that out on their website. So I'll just show you how it is done. So in upgrad.com, you'll find this thing in which you can select the marketing domain, let's say, then completed whichever highest degree you have completed, you can click on that. When you explore the courses, you get a variety of courses in marketing, digital marketing per se. So you have MICA, you have Upgrad Campus. So if you want to know more about these courses, you can talk to our learning consultants and they'll be more than happy to answer to all your queries. Thank you.